You gotta give Snoop his credit.
Hey, Snoop Dogg,
He's the primary writer on Dr. Dre's most popular album of all time, The Chronic.
The Chronic, yeah.
Yes,
On
sir.
top of the fact that he then followed that up with his solo debut album, Doggy Style, which is still the greatest.
Snoop will be at the brunch.
The greatest introductory album of any rapper at any point.
Ooh,
period.
my God.
Hold on, you said what?
That is the second one.
Hold on, you said
Wait,
what?
that's
50
over
Cent-
50?
50 Cent.
Oh, that's a hot take. Say it
You
again.
said Doggy Style? What?
Doggy Style is the greatest entry
Stop.
solo debut album for
Damn.
any rapper ever.
Stop.
No.
bro.
Hell no.
We might have to fact check that.
Good Richard Die Trying is better than
Look,
Doggy
man.
Style.
Look. Let me paint a picture for you really quick.
better than Doggy Style.
The year is 2003, right? A young Bartholomew at the age of about 13 years old goes out to the local FYE to pick up a copy of follow me now. Goes out to the local FYE to pick up a copy of 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. I play that album front to back multiple times to the point where I know the words. I know no, that's not even the same album. Hold up. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, gangsta? No.
Yeah.
Play the album
y'all
front to
fucked
back multiple times. Know the words. This is one of my favorite albums of all time, and I can say without a doubt, unequivocally, that Doggy Style is the greatest entry album for any introductory rapper in the history of time. And I would love to hear your rebuttal.
It's not. You got to get 50 that.
Okay.
Right out the gate. Even Jay-Z said, whatever y'all got, y'all better drop it now.
Because 50's on the way.
He on it.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
50's
That's
album.
cool.
man.
Jay-Z wasn't out when Doggy Style came out, but that's
Doggy
fine.
Style is not
that's
even
fine.
considered one of the best albums.
But
It's not even.
Are you kidding me right now?
But what
Doggy-
you,
hold on.
what,
Are you kidding me right now?
It's really
Doggy-
not.
it's not. Doggy Style is not
as
in the top
as an
10,
overall
bro.
album. It's
But check
definitely
this out.
not.
Check this out. Okay.
It's
Okay.
definitely
Doggy Style
not.
ain't even in the top 10.
But this is what you got to understand. He came in the game strong.
Right.
And he ended careers. All in between all of that motion.
Right.
And we're not talking about an average career. We're talking about Ja Rule. We're talking about somebody that was on top
King
of
Ja Rule at that.
Thank you.
No,
We're
you're
talking
right,
about somebody
you're
who's on top of his game. So we're talking about that magnitude coming in the game versus Snoop that somebody already kind of expected to have that. Now we just want to see if he gonna live up to it. It's a whole different. 50 came out of nowhere.
Nowhere, bro.
50 came out of nowhere. He ended careers and he came in strong, talking hard. But I won't even give it to 50. I'm giving it to Rick Ross.
Dang.
Did you just say that deeper than rap?
I'm giving it to Rick Ross. Rick
Did you-
Ross came out
oh,
the
you talking
gate
about
claiming that he was a boss before he was even known.
Port of Miami.
He came out the gate claiming he was a boss before he was even known.
Port of
and
Mi-
he lived all the way up to it, and who's still to this day still relevant. You can't say nothing about Rick Ross came out the gate talking about I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far, and he did not live down to it. Out of the gate, before anybody knew anything about him, he came out saying, I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far, and he did not disappoint.
Nigga, he was just talking about his weight, bro.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
He was just talking
It
about
sounds
how fat
good.
he is,
You can
dog.
say he was talking about his weight, but tell me where Rick Ross disappointed you at. Tell me where he disappointed you at.
Bro, he do.
Right now, you sound goofy.
Good.
If you say his weight, it sounds
can I-
good.
can I interject?
It sounds good.
Can I interject? Where Rick Ross has let me down?
Smashing.
His last two albums.
After how many albums?
Richer than I've ever
When
been
did 50
before.
Cent let you down? When did Snoop let you down?
I mean,
Because
look.
when he kicked
That's
over the
talking
No
about-
Limit, I was already
We
done
talking
with
about
Snoop.
entry
Hold
albums.
on.
Hey,
We
Snoop
talking
got
about
a
He said
gospel
his
album.
last two. We already 7 in.
We talking about
Snoop
entry
got a
albums.
We
gospel
talking about,
album.
and that's what I'm talking about, entry album.
He got a
I'm not
whole
quite
gospel
sure
album.
on this
got no
particular
gospel
list.
He got a gospel album, bro.
On this particular list of the top 50
The Book
greatest
of
hip hop
Love.
albums of all time, Doggy Style
Look it up, The Book of
finds
Love.
itself at number 18. I've yet to see Get Rich or Die Trying on this list. But I will
What'd you say? Say
continue
that
to
again?
list. On this particular list that I'm looking at currently, Doggy Style finds itself at number 18 on the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
What website you on? I love SnoopDogg.com.
No, that's okay. We can get a more reputable site just so that you can
Exactly. I knew you
you
was
can
on that
you can
site.
feel
I
a
knew
little
you
more
was on that
you
site.
can feel a little more comfortable if we can get a little more reputable site. Let's go with you guys used GQ in the past, correct?
All right, we got GQ to put a list together. Let's see what they got.
GQ.
GQ got a list together. Would you respect GQ?
GQ is it's a reputable.
All right, I got your top 5 right here.
If I've done my Googles, you guys have utilized. Well, hold on, hear me out. You guys have used GQ before, right?
What is this search? Greatest rap albums of all time?
Top rap albums of all time. Okay. So you've used GQ as a reputable source before, correct?
That is correct.
So that would allow me to believe that we could use GQ again. So let's go ahead and go down this rabbit hole.
GQ.
Oh, would you look at Doggy Style finds itself at number, what is this? 5,
29?
6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, my bad. That's actually number 5 on the list on GQ. It finds itself at number 5 in greatest rap albums of all
Who's
time.
number 1?
Let's see. I believe it was Public Enemy's "It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back."
Come on.
Let's see. You want to hear the rest of the albums on that list? I can read it off to you if you'd like to.
Read the top 5. Yeah, read the top 5.
Sure. Public Enemy at number 1. Number 2 goes to Gangstar, Chronicles by London.
Damn.
Number 3 goes to Low End Theory, Tribe Called Quest. Number 4, The Chronic, which is really a Snoop album, so that he's number 4 as well. And then
No, it's not.
number five, my bad, I miscounted. 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang. Number 6 is
Wu-Tang
Snoop Dogg's
Clan,
Doggy Style. So he's actually two of the by GQ standards, he's 2 of the top 10 albums released of all time.
God damn. And you said hey,
That Wu-Tang though, that Wu-Tang is probably definitely top 5, but
36 Chambers, 1,000%.
everything
Wu-Tang,
else in that list, boo boo.
And then Al just walked off the set. hey, let me just add this part, right?
Okay.
Since Al just walked off the set, I was watching 85 South show, and they had my man Al, his guy Rick Ross.
Sure.
They had him on the show,
A legend.
and he goes, "Hey, let me, I gotta make a run real quick.
Oh, he dipped on him and never came back.
He had to use the bathroom.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, shorty. Hey, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back."
Go.
They was
actually in the middle of a
Y'all better stop
conversation.
playing.
They was
They
in
was
the middle
doing
of a
good.
podcast, and this nigga
Y'all better
left.
stop- y'all
They
better
was
stop playing,
came
Rick.
back.
Dude, they were doing good.
Y'all better stop playing.
What sparked that nigga to leave?
I don't know.
That
cuz.
nigga got a text from
Hey,
one
I'm
of his
with it.
baby
I'm with
mamas. That nigga got a text and said, "The wings are done," and that nigga left, bro.
That's what it was.
Bro,
Either way.
That's
this nigga
exactly
picked
what
the
it was.
worst show to walk off the set. Because there's 3 comedians.
I was about to say, they was probably cooking.
Them niggas cooked this nigga
They
for
was
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he got the wings
DC
are done.
Long Five was like, "Damn, cuz, so you just gonna walk off the set? Like, what?" Like, he said, "Cuz, I'll be right back." And then he just get up out of here.
Hell no, he had to go. Nah, no disrespect to Rick Ross, because look, bro, when it comes to, what was that third album? What was that third album called? No, not that one. It was the one, because it was Port of Miami, then it was Trilla, then it was the one after that. Teflon Don.
Teflon Don, that's my favorite.
Teflon Don is a top 100 hip hop album of all time. Rick Ross is a legend.
Man,
But to say
Rick
that he had
Ross.
a harder debut than Snoop Dogg is blasphemy.
Or 50.
I'm saying,
50 for that
now,
matter.
I see the Snoop Dogg. I raised you to 50,
Bet.
right? Man, Rick Ross had a hard ass album to come out the gate.
Port of Miami was
But-
good.
Oh.
Hustlin' carried it.
It was.
Game had a harder album than fucking Rick Ross.
I agree.
Game had a harder album than Rick Ross.
Hey,
Game's debut was harder than, come on, dog. Dr. Dre beats, 50 Cent features. Game being Game.
Right.
Nah.
the game probably can't. But
Talking
we got
talking about hate it or love it. This is how we do running, bruh. Nah. I gotta give it to
the
Game's
50
debut.
give Game hated to love it.
He did. He gave him both of those records.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Yeah,
why he
did.
was hurt.
Yeah, he did.
I
Game
heard
was
that
tripping.
Michael Jackson
It's still the boss.
went to Game and said, "You and 50 Cent don't need a beef. Y'all need to do music together."
Hey yo, dog.
I don't ever in your
Hey
life.
yo, dog. Run that back one more time.
Don't do
please
it.
don't.
Don't do it.
Please don't.
Don't do
He
it.
said, Game. Stop the violence.
That's
Don't
disrespectful.
need a
bro.
beef. Y'all need the music together.
Oh my God.
Michael Jackson said this.
But hold up. Was Game the one that told us that he said it?
Yes.
Okay. That told
Do
me
you
everything.
believe Game?
Shit.
That shit's still playing.
Here's part of the reason why
sprinting.
I put Snoop above 50.
Right.
Snoop did have a little bit of a runway in the sense that he was writing for Dr. Dre prior to, and he obviously had deep cover, like he had
Why
an
these
opportunity
niggas didn't know how to rap on their own?
Well, Dr. Dre's a producer.
I know, but I'm like, Ice Cube was writing for them niggas before that.
Yes, because
And then
because
they know how
Dr.
to
Dre's a
do-
producer.
Right.
They like, let me go through fucking Compton, motherfucker, straight out of Compton. Let me
Right.
go through Compton, find me another word.
That's like if Montel wanted to make a album today, like I'm sure he could come up with some stuff on his own, but he's probably
Hickory
gonna
dickory dock.
he's probably gonna enlist some people who might know this a little bit better to be like, hey,
Let me write for you.
give me a couple
At
bars.
the end of the day,
He might throw Blizz on the album. He might, I might give him a couple. We
at the end of
collaborate.
the
We'll
day,
figure some shit out.
that
But
Snoop album was trash.
hey, yo, dog.
Damn.
Did you just say doggy style?
Doggy
Style of all albums was
The album
trash.
was trash. Name me 3 tracks
I got you right here. I'm so
without
glad
your
that
phone.
Okay. What's my name? G Thing.
Trash.
Bruh, stop it.
Ain't nothing but a G-Thing?
Stop it.
G-Thing changed the game.
Trash.
L, stop.
It's simple. What the?
But
Stop it,
you
man.
say it's simple, but
trendy songs, or
we-
we talking about quality music?
we got
The album-
okay. Put it in the time period it came out in.
It
But
was
we got to
the
go back.
biggest.
Okay, so say that.
No,
Snoop
I'm
Dogg-
saying that's when it came
but-
out.
Snoop
but
Dogg was the
music-
artist.
We're talking about the
music is
impact of
timeless,
the-
though.
but I'm
Music
saying-
is timeless.
And that song
but
gets
the
played.
impact, but the
And that
impact.
song gets played.
It's played where?
It gets played now, dude. You can
Okay, it gets played.
you can still turn that song on and bob your head to it.
Nothing but
Fam,
G-Thing, baby.
I bet you if you start singing gin and juice to your mama right now,
Oh,
she'll
yeah,
know the
that's straight.
fucking lyrics.
Yeah,
Smoke
Jenny.
it.
Stop
Those-
playing with me.
That's
those
one
Jenny-
song. How many tracks he have on that album?
What was it, like 13, 14, 15?
So we named 2 or 3.
Okay.
You said 3, right?
Name me 3. That counts as a classic album.
So tell
the-
me.
3 tracks out of 13 counts
So
as
the
a
criteria.
classic album.
Tell me.
Let's break down the
The
criteria
album is
though.
trash.
The criteria was the impact. On
Exactly.
a first album.
But that was a song.
I'm
in
saying-
particular, Gin and Juice.
Right, but I'm
Is
saying
what made the album. Because that's what everybody
Murder
remembers about
was
that
the
album.
case. Stop playing.
damn, murder was a case.
They're literally making a TV show about Murder of the Case. Murder was the case right now.
Murder.
Murder was the
one-
case. It's about
I'm
to be a
saying,
TV show.
The impact.
That
I'm
holds no
relevance
impact on the
today.
album.
I'm
That
still
was
kind of
no
torn in
impact.
between.
If you talking about that many tracks, you gave me 3 songs. The album
I gave you
overall
4
is
now.
trash. I'm
Well,
not counting that.
I'm saying, are you saying the album is trash based off of
Ain't
the,
no
the
fun.
metamorphosis of what
The
rap
Ain't no
is
fun.
today?
The intro of Nate Dogg?
Certain tracks. Gin and Juice was one in particular. If you talking about crossing over the generations, yeah, Gin and Juice. Bro, like that holds weight. But we're talking about a song. We're talking about either what holds weight album-wise or tracks. Album-wise, that shit was trash. Tracks, he had 2 or 3.
That's your own opinion.
It's
though.
not my own opinion. Pull it up.
No, that's definitely your.
If
opinion.
you pull it
But-
up, if you pull it up, it's
Well,
gonna
he
make
just
you
put
look
up GQ.
retarded.
Pull up a list. Pull up a
But-
list.
I will
just
say-
had it. You
the
just had it.
numbers
Bro.
is
Play
good.
it.
I will
Play
say.
it.
I will say this.
The
though.
numbers is
Just
That's-
play 20 seconds of it.
That's
numbers
fine.
The album is
crazy.
trash.
That's fine. We don't because we don't. I don't
Because Gin
want
and
the
Juice hold
listeners to
every-
miss out on it. But
Y'all
hear
not
me out on
listening,
this.
bro.
Hear me out on this.
That's not a classic album.
Hear me out on this.
Classic album is no skips.
Port-
You
Port-
skipping at least 7 songs on that album.
Port of Miami, the album that you're
skips.
putting up against it.
no skips.
Please
No.
tell me the records that are standing the test of time on Port of Miami. Well, you said Port of Miami was a better debut.
Because you got, if you comparing the 2,
Uh-huh.
Gin and Juice, it just, like, we talking about gin and juice.
Got it.
Like he had a whole theme to the song that he was rapping about, and then we still talking about a drink at the end of the day. Like gin and juice, that's just generational. But
Okay.
outside of that, overall, collectively as an album, that shit was trash.
But Port of Miami was your rebuttal as to which one was better.
Yeah, because he came out of the gate claiming
I
something
got
that he lived
Hustler.
up to.
So Hustling's one record, right? So,
Way
so
more.
let's
And the Port of
so
Miami
let's
is
just, so
way-
let's just
way-
do. Hear me out. So
Push It.
what else on Port of
I don't know if Push It
Miami
didn't do it.
stands out as far as like better than Doggy Style, or even
That's
what
I'm saying.
what records?
There you go. I'm not debating that.
Okay,
I'm not debating that. If you talking about tracks like that, you
Gin and
talking about
Juice, Murder
Doggy
Was the
Style,
Case,
Gin and
Who's
Juice,
My
like
Name?
that,
Yeah.
then you got an argument. If we're
What's My
talking
Name,
about an album,
Mhm.
that album was trash, and I don't care what you. Yes,
don't
it
think-
was.
I don't think
we're
so.
talking about Snoop Dogg as a rapper to begin with. I don't know if you guys really listen to rap. Snoop Dogg, he's okay. It's more about trending songs that Snoop Dogg drops. But as a rapper, Snoop Dogg is okay.
I think
He
I
is.
think you're
That's why Snoop Dogg was quick to jump out of the lane of rap and start doing other things outside of that
Yeah.
because Snoop Dogg as a person is marketable. Big
I
talking about
think-
Snoop Dogg.
I feel like
if we just keep
Snoop
Snoop
was
Dogg
never
in the
in my
rap lane,
dog.
Snoop
Snoop was
Dogg
never in
been
my-
done with rap.
Nah, if we
And
look
there's
at
a reason why he's
if
been,
we look at Snoop Dogg in the realm of let's get away from rap and in the realm of creating music,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg is a facade.
Snoop Lion.
Because his name holds weight.
Snoop Lion.
Nah, because he got his own style.
Snoop is the
For
most famous.
shizzle, my nizzle,
Snoop is the most famous rapper to have ever lived.
nephew.
He is more famous than any other rapper to have ever lived. But it's mainly based off of the fact that he had the biggest debut in the history of rap.
Gotta start somewhere. And he did a Chronic.
Track, not because of the album. You keep saying biggest debut.
So-
say what started that campfire. Don't keep saying this biggest debut like his album was that glorified. No, it's because the song Gin and Juice.
And then What's My Name?
Going down the street,
And
smoking
then
dope,
Murder Was the Case.
sipping on gin and
then-
juice.
That's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
Ain't no
It's
fun.
all about Gin and
My
Juice.
mind
Don't
on my
let
money,
it
my
seem
money
like
on
this
my mind.
album was from start to finish, no skips. That shit was trash.
That
shit was like-
songs,
that
bro.
shit was like-
and then we
Drake's
had
bigger than
13,
Snoop.
14 tracks.
Drake's
Drake-
bigger than
Drake
Snoop
is
in
not
that
more-
aspect.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So,
Drake is big.
does your mother know who Drake is?
Yes.
Does your grandmother know who Drake is?
I mean, she better not. She did.
In her time on this earth, would she have known who Drake is?
She didn't. She
She
wasn't
didn't quite
alive.
make it that far.
when-
Okay,
yeah.
I apologize.
She wasn't even
That-
alive when
That
Drake-
wasn't my intent.
No, nigga, how is that a surprise?
I'm sorry to hear
My
that.
grandmother, my grandmother knew who Snoop was in her time on this earth.
So that's to me that's
It's,
got
it's,
my own for
it's,
damn sure
it's
knew who
bigger.
Snoop Dogg
separate because
Snoop was a part of
Dogg
a
as
movement
person,
that
now
took
we talking about something
rap
totally
to the
different.
mainstream.
Okay.
So it's like
We're
without
talking
Snoop,
about-
we don't get to Drake. We don't get to that level of popularity without somebody like
So
Drew.
I got one for you. Without Snoop Dogg, you don't get 50 Cent.
No, you do not.
Bro, I get it though.
Not necessarily from an influence
Not necessarily
standpoint,
debating
but
50 Cent,
bro.
but I think you do.
But here, without the Model T
Some way,
car,
somehow you do. 50
without the
Cent
Model
wasn't
T
gonna be
car,
stopped.
you don't
50
get to
Cent
the
was
booty
ugly.
50
getter.
Cent was nice.
Not stopping
So-
50 Cent, bro.
You said what? You said you start off with the Model T and you get
no Model T, no booty getter.
No Model T, no booty getter. You know what I'm saying? So,
I want to see what this car look like.
I mean, you got to
So
point.
wait, wait,
You was
Mark,
in it.
bro.
You want to see what it looked like? You was sitting in it, nigga. You were like, this is nice. This is nice. Legs crossing everything. This is nice.
what is this left?
What is this? Ooh.
So that's how you get some ass, huh?
Ooh, I see you. You ain't got to say no words in this.
And
do
what you say
Oh
this is? A booty getter?
A booty getter?
You can have all my.
Oh no!
I'm glad I got on these jeans today.
Hey, what was it? What was this? His name?
And what?
His-
Ass for dessert. You can get all this ass for dessert.
God
Your
damn!
poor day. That would
Oh my
never
God!
die.
Now it's
that
all
would
come
never
full
die.
circle.
That's your poor day. My
Ass
guy.
Ass for dessert.
You can get all this ass for dessert.
Oh my God!
Boy.
Hate it.